This time we are going to see how binary numbers can be divided by 2 in a simple way. So let's divide 12 and see. So basically we should get the answer 6, right? Now here we are trying to first do the even numbers because odd numbers fall into a separate pattern. Okay, so if you take any even number and divide by 2, what happens is what we are going to see. Okay, so that's why we are taking 12, an even number. 12 is 1, 8 and 1, 4. So 8 and 4 is 12. So 0, 0 here. So 1, 1, 0, 0 means 12. Now if I want to divide this by 2, multiplying we know, no, we just add a 0. If you want to multiply by 2 and plus 1, you just put a 1 here. But this time we are going to divide. So what do we do for division? Division, to divide by 2, remove the last digit. Now in this case, since it's an even number, the last digit happens to be a 0, right? So that's what I put here. So we have to remove that from there. So in the multiplication we add a 0. In this case we remove the last digit. So we take off that last digit. So the moment you take off the last digit, these digits can't stay here. No, it has to come one shifted onto this side, onto the right side. So 8 will, the one on the 8th column will come into the 4th column. 1 here will come to the second one, and the 0 will come to the 1. So now this is 1, 1, 0. This is how 1, 1, 0 means, right? So 1, 1, 0 in binary is 4 plus 2 is 6. So we had 12. By removing the last 0 or the last digit, we have divided by 2. So the 12 became 6. Okay, so let's see another example of this. This time let's divide 30 by 2 and see. So we should get 15. So how do you write 30 in binary? 116, 1 8, 1 4, 1 2, 0. Okay, so how this becomes 30? 16 plus 8 is 24. 24 plus 4 is 28. 28 plus 2 is 30. No ones. So this is actually 30. Now we are going to divide this by 2. So how do you divide? You remove the last digit. In this case, it's 0. All even numbers end with 0, right? So we have to remove the 0, the last digit. So by removing this, okay, we are left with this. This again we shift on to the right side. So this one lands up here. This one lands up here. This one lands up here, and this one lands up here. Okay, so now this is how much? 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14, 14 plus 1 is 15. See, this is how binary 15 is written. So binary 30, by removing the last digit, we made the number 15. That means we have successfully divided that number by 2. So 30 divided by 2 is 15. So we didn't go through the normal division method or anything like that. Basically by removing the last digit, we have made the division. Just like by adding the 0, 1, you're multiplying, no, multiplying plus adding 1, multiplying by 2. So that also happens. So this is the example of this. So that's the even numbers division. Suppose we had odd number and we divide by 2. How will that work? So let's see that now. Okay, this example we are talking about an odd number. So we'll take 15. 15 is an odd number, right? So how do you write 15 in binary? 1, 1, 1, 1. That is 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. So this is how you write 15. Now in this case it's odd number. That's why it ends with 1, right? The previous two numbers were even numbers. That's why those ended with 0. Odd numbers end with 1. So in this case, if we remove the last digit, okay, last digit, we are left with these digits. We'll shift it onto this side. This one will come here, this one will come here, and this one will come here. So what do we have? 1, 4, 1, 2, 1, 1. So 4 plus 2 is 6, 6 plus 1 is 7. So we have got 7. So actually, if we divide 15 by 2, we should get 7.5. Okay, that's exactly the half. But in binary number, we are not talking about any fractions in this case. Okay, only whole numbers. If you take off odd numbers last digit, you are dividing the number and getting the integer value of the result. Okay, so 0.5, 7.5 won't come. Only the 7 will be taken. So this is, if you divide an even number, you get exactly the half. If you divide an odd number, it results in a whole number, that fractional value 0.5 is dropped out. So this is how, so 15 became 7. So, right, so let's do one more example on odd number. This time we will divide 29. So if we divide 29, let's work it out. You should get 14.5. But as you saw, we will get 14. That 0.5 will get dropped off. Okay, so let's see. How do you write 29? 116, 18, that is 16 plus 8, 24, 24 plus 4, 28, and no 2's, 1's, okay? So this, and 1. Okay, that is 24, 28, and 1, 29. So this is how you write 1, 1, 1, 0, 1 is how you write 29 in binary. Now we are going to divide this by 2, okay? So the last digit has to be removed. That's how you do. So since it's an odd number, we remove that and we'll shift everything onto this side. This will be here, this will be coming here, this will be coming here, this will be coming here. Okay, that's how, this is our final number. So this number is 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14. No ones. Okay, so 14. See, so we don't get 14.5, we get 14. So that is the difference between dividing an even number and odd number. When you divide an even number, you get exactly the result. When you divide an odd number in this method, you will get the fraction part dropped off. Okay, so you can try out this same thing with any other odd number values and see if you get the same result. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this. Thank you very much.